All right. For all of you that are watching, I'm getting Arena booted up right now. For all of you that are watching, I'm getting Arena booted up right now. Can you hear me okay, Maker? Volume increased, okay. How's that? Is that better? Turn it up a little more. There we go. Hey, yes, Justice. You know, I've only looked at the spoiler once. I haven't spent a lot of time studying it, so I couldn't say real well. But if I look up the golden commons, let's see. Let's see. If I go to gold cards and look at the uncommons, but not the mutate ones. So the black-white one is legendary humans you control of indestructible. You can pay black, white, and 2, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 1/1 human. So black, white is humans. Blue, red, flying, haste, 1/1, fairy dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So its spells matters. Green, black, for a 3/1 human druid, tap for a black or a green. Put the top, or tap to put the top 2 cards of your library in your graveyard. So yeah, spells matter, or graveyard matters, and probably also mana ramp is relevant, so probably big expensive creatures. Red, white, golden common is a 3/2. Whenever you cycle a card, you can pay 2. When you do, it deals 2 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life, so cycling matters. Dual land, yeah, I'll be drafting. And I'll be drafting against other players. Blue-green is Parcel Beast. It's a 2/4 elemental beast. It has Mutate for a blue and a green. Pay 1 and tap. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you can put it in your battlefield. Otherwise, put it in your hand. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's Mutate. Maybe it's card advantage. Oh, there's 2 gold uncommons for each, because there's a non-creature as well. So the instant black-white, apparently there's only 5, which makes sense because it's a wedge set. So you're going to have enemy colors with the, I guess the other color isn't supported. So Dire Tactics is exile target creature. If you don't control a human, you lose life equal to the creature's toughness. Channel Force in blue-red is additional cost, discard X cards. Target player draws X cards. Channel Force deals X damage to one target creature or player. Or planeswalker. Back for more, so still spells matters. Back for more, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then it fights a creature you don't control, so still graveyard matters. Zenith Flare, deal X damage to any target where X, and you gain X life, where X the number of cards with cycling in your graveyard, so still cycling. And blue-green, at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on creatures you control. So big stuff matters, I guess. And I'm just looking here. The same colors each have a mutate creature at uncommon. Interestingly enough, the allied colors all have a rare, and then the wedges all have a rare and an ultimatum. Yeah, Maker, you do. Feel free to use your names. You know both of them. Feel free to use your names if you're comfortable doing so for Maker. And then each of the same golden commons also have a mythic. So that's what we got. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a traditional draft because right now I'm ranked in Diamond and I don't want to start practicing with that rank. So I'm going to ticket entry. Keep in mind this is timed, so I may not have time to look at chat while I'm drafting, but I will as much as I can. Oh man, I gotta wait for people to get in queue? Well, that was fast. I am ready. Alright, I've got the junk rare. Seems okay, but I don't really want to start with a 3-color card. Got a crystal, which seems good. Every cycle for the first time get a 1/1. That seems good if you're in cycling. One seems okay. Essence Scatter seems pretty good. Dark Bargain's fine. Cathartic Reunion's back. This one seems okay. I think I'll start here. So removal spell, it seems like a fine one. I got the ticket entry. I think I have 2. I don't remember where the second one came from. I think the other one came with my Mythic Point Challenge that I did. I think Essence Scatter would have been a good pick there too. Let's see. Enters the battlefield, put a menace counter, target non-human. Okay, so that seems fine. Some explosive vegetation. Cloud Piercer seems fine. Prickly Marmoset seems fine. I still like Essence Scatter. Well, that seems reasonable. Okay, so let's see. If I wanted to be aggressive, I feel like this Frill's Care Mentor is pretty good. Alternatively, I could take Essence Scatter because it's just a good card, but it's not in the same color. Let's stay in red for now. I don't see any card good enough to like pull me into another direction. So I think I'm going to reserve that one. Yeah. Yeah, I agreed. S Justice, it's sweet to have real drafts now. This shows you, by the way, how many packs are backed up on you. Ooh, Clash of Titans, that's a good one. So target creature fights another target creature. Note, it's not a creature you control, so you can have two of your opponent's creatures fight each other. If it weren't for that, Proud Willbonder seems pretty good. It's a 4/3 with Trample, but your creatures with Trample can assign damage as though they weren't blocked, so that's pretty sweet. And there's another Rumbling Rock Slide here. I still think I like Clash of Titans. You can get a pretty sweet 2-for-1 out of that. What is this? Interesting. It's probably not where I want to be, though. Easy Prey seems pretty solid. There's a crystal. What does this do? That seems like whatever. This card seems pretty good. Humble Naturalist seems good. That seems okay from blue-red. I think I'm going to take this. I like this because it lets me splash if I want to, if I'm going to be heavy on creatures. Easy Prey seems pretty good too. Nah, I'll take Easy Prey. Let's do that. It's like Bad Smother, but it cycles. That seems like kind of whatever. That seems whatever. I saw a streamer playing this last night, and they said it was really good. I don't know how I feel about that. This seems like it would be really good with cards like this. This card seems solid too. Red is clearly very open. I don't know, maybe this Forbidden Friendship? I think there's some cards that care about having beasts and humans, and this gives you one of each. And 2 mana for 2/1/1s doesn't seem too bad. I don't know what my deck's doing yet, but, you know, it's alright. Green seems pretty open too. Black does not seem especially open. That card seems alright. That card's not so good. I kind of like this one, I think. This is not bad either. I don't know how many artifacts and enchantments are in the set. Dual lands, green seems much more open than black. Black doesn't seem open at all. I think I like this. It's actually pretty good with this Forbidden Friendship too, because this gives me a dinosaur which I can then mutate onto with the next turn. So let's try that. That's another trick, by the way. There's some cards that look like they're bad, but they're really just cheap cards that you can mutate onto. There's Swiftwater Cliffs. Apparently nobody likes this card, because this is the third one I've seen of this. Honey Mammoth seems fine. Dark Bargain seems fine. I think I like Ferocious Tigerilla. It's a 4/3 Trample or Menace for 4. The Menace is kind of cool with this this thing here, because I can put counters on it in addition to whatever else I've given Menace. So let's go with the Tigerilla. Shredded Sails seems pretty reasonable. I kind of like this Excavation Mole, although I don't know that I'm going to be doing much with the graveyard in green-red. This one seems okay. And then I could always pick this up for fixing. I think I'm gonna take the Shredded Sails. I think it's cool to have this in your deck because it's got cycling and it doesn't commit me to another color yet. There's another. Oh, it's Cathartic Reunion. That looks a lot like Forbidden Friendship. It looks like the same characters. Look at that. Sanctuary Lockdown. I don't have a lot of humans right now. Pyroceratops. I don't feel like I have a lot of spells at the moment, so that might not be great. But let's take it. This Dark Bargain seems okay, but I don't know that I want to be black yet. So I've got a Marmoset or a Cloud Piercer. Cloud Piercer seems good because like I can mutate it for 4. If I get some like Forbidden Friendships or other cheap cards like that, that could be kind of a cool trick. So I'll do that. Whisper Squad seems awful. One Mind seems good. Or Excavation Mole. I feel like the Mole. Blue hasn't felt especially open. I guess I'll take the Mole. Plummet for the sideboard or a Crystal. The Crystal's in red and green, which are colors I'm looking at. Maybe I'll take that. I already have this Shredded Sails to deal with a flyer, so maybe the Plummet for the sideboard's not as important. That seems like whatever. This seems like maybe it could be good if I was in black. I think I'm leaning towards green though, so I'll take this. And a green card, and a green card. One of the cycling lands. Oh, it's been the same colors as my crystal. That's interesting. I think I'm probably not black here. This seems bad. Cloud Piercer seems fine. Wow, this is a pretty lousy pack if you're in red and green. Maybe I just take this land? It'll help me fix for blue with this crystal if I ever want to be in blue. Gust of Wind seems reasonable. Divine Arrow is good, but I'm not really close to white. Memory Leak. No, it's not good. Blade Banner seems like a sideboard card. Yeah, this is just kind of a lousy pack. I feel like Easy Prey is probably the best card, but I don't think I want that, so I'm going to take this. Ooh, this is a good one, I think. Let me see what else. Ooh, shit. I didn't mean to take that. I meant to reserve it. Oh well. Here's another crystal in those 3 colors. Could also take Mysterious Egg. How much mutate do I have? Not much. I think I have, what, 2 mutate cards? So Mysterious Egg doesn't seem very good right now. Not really in cycling. I could take just like a 6-drop. That doesn't seem great. Should I take another crystal? So now I'm set up to play Teamer if I really want to. Sure, let's do that. I think this Majestic Auricorn's pretty good. And I could take this in case I want to splash black, but I'm just going to solidify my Teamer. So now I can take any blue cards I want. Like maybe this? Well, that seems pretty good. What else is in here? Humble Naturalist seems reasonable. Survivor's Bond seems fine. I think I'm going to take this. It's kind of rough on a splash, but maybe I go full Teamer. Excuse me. Man, it doesn't even have to be something one of yours. This seems really good. Maker, yes, this is best of 3, and it's just a 3 rounds. That seems pretty good. What else is in here? I feel like I'm probably more about creatures than spells. Greater Sandworm seems fine. Bristling Boar seems fine. I think I want this. This seems solid. I can pay 5 mana to put this on something and get a 3/3. I can just play it. Might be moving into straight Teamer. There's another Forbidden Friendship. Another Rumbling Rockslide. That seems better. Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter is good. I don't think I'm going to play this Adventurous Impulse. Essence Scatter or Rockslide? I think I'm actually going to take this Essence Scatter and commit to being like 3-color solid. I don't think I want another Crystal. I'm not super happy with playing 2 already, because I don't have a lot of like expensive cards to ramp into. Of One Mind seems solid. Alternatively, there's this Vigilance guy that you can mutate onto, or this Mutator. I have humans and non-humans, right? This might be 1 mana draw 2. That'd be pretty sweet. I'll take this. Okay, so another one of these guys seems good. Anticipate would be fine. This guy just seems really good. When he attacks the first time, he gets first strike. When he attacks the second time, he gets double strike, and it's permanent. And you can mutate onto him. Yeah, that seems good. I think I like Gust of Wind. Cloud Piercer's fine. It's kind of awkward because it's a sorcery. And I don't really have any creatures with flying. So it's basically always going to cost 4 to bounce something and draw a card. That's still not bad. Well, it's taken. It was too slow. Ram Through? Yeah, I like that one. Essence Symbiote is also pretty good. I think I want Ram Through, and then I think I'm pretty set on removal. I mean, I don't really like this, but it has cycling, and it's the only non-white card, so I guess I'll just take this for signaling purposes. I'll take the Mole. I don't think I really need the Plummet. I think Mole's fine. I'm not really cycling, but it has first strike, so it's fine to mutate onto. This has flying. Plummet for the sideboard. You can't mutate humans dual lands. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ooh, this is a good one. What else is in here? Yeah, I think that's the pick here. So it's basically a 6/5 because it says all of your odd converted mana cost cards deal double damage, and it is odd itself. So it's basically a 6/5, and then it increases the damage of all my odd cards. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's what the startling development is. Yeah, you're right. It does let you mutate humans. I hadn't thought about that. Almighty Bushwag seems like a reasonable mutate target. Ooh, I got a Proud Willbonder. I think I like that one. There's a expensive Looter. Of One Mind seems fine. Keep Safe seems whatever. Farfinder's pretty cool because you can mutate onto it and it finds you a land. But how many trample creatures do I have? I have 2 Excavation Moles. And the Ceratops, which I may not play. I don't know. It seems good. I would like this Farfinder. And but I'm going to take this. I'll take a Farfinder if I see another one. Capture Sphere is a removal spell. Dreamtail Heron's pretty good. I could take this Fertilid I don't think it's very good, but you can mutate onto it, and it can fix your mana. I think I want this Dreamtail Heron. How much removal do I have? I'm going to reserve this here. I have 1, 2 and a half, 3 and a half. Yeah, I could use another piece of removal, but I'm going to take this Dreamtail Heron. Ooh, that one seems really good. This one seems pretty good too. That's whatever. I'm really glad we decided to pick blue cards too. I mean, this just seems so good. Like, I think I have to take this. I wouldn't mind another piece of fixing. That seems okay. Essence Scatter. That's pretty expensive. One-sided Fog. I don't know. Do I want this reconnaissance mission? I feel like I should try it. I have a couple of flyers, a couple of tramplers. I can always cycle it. Yeah, alright. Anticipate's fine. It's Anticipate or Shredded Sails, I think, and I already have a Shredded Sails, so I'm going to take Anticipate. By the way, this is disrespectful how late this Blood Curdle is. This card is amazing, but I'm clearly nowhere near black, so I can't play it. Frost Links, that's good. Ooh, Thornwood Falls, though, that's fixing. I do like that Frost Links, but I feel like I need the fixing. Because I feel like I'm more blue than... Actually, I'm barely green, huh? Let's see. This can go. Ram through stays. Fully Grown can go. Great Horns, whatever. I might really be blue-red. I like this. It's a counterspell that cycles. It's pretty sweet. I think I'm going to take that. If I was still pretty heavy green, I would strongly consider one of these two, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, so I'm going to take this Neutralize. And I think I'll take Gust of Wind here. Now I have Flyers, so it's even better. I might cut the green almost entirely and just splash it. Alright, do I like Keep Safe, or do I want a Looter? The Looter is a human, so you can't mutate onto it. I think I'll take this for the sideboard. This has been a weird draft. I think that this is a fine card out of the sideboard if I'm splashing. This seems kind of whatever. This also seems whatever. I guess I'll take it for the sideboard. I don't know. Maybe this is playable. And I get a Looter. And a whatever. Okay, so I think I'm blue-red splash green here. So I'm taking... I want to keep the Ram through, I think. You can take out the Excavation Moles. I think I want to keep this Trumpeting Gnar. And the Great Horn can go. And do I want these crystals? I kind of don't. So without, if I cut one crystal, oh yeah, and then I have that one card, this card that cares about green too. Spicy Jank, yes, I am. I've just finished my draft portion, so I'm deciding on my my deck here. So let's see, how many spells? Currently 15 non-creatures. Let me flip it like this. So I don't know about this yet. I don't know how much I like the Looter. I'm not really mutating a lot. So the Glimmer... Oh, but the... How many mutates do I have right now? Yeah, I think I'm red, blue, splash, and green, which is weird because we started in green. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 mutate cards. So I don't think I want this one. I think it's okay if you're defensive or if you're mutating a lot, but I'm doing neither of those things. I don't think I want this. I'm not mutating a lot, so I probably don't want this Forbidden Friendship. No, I'm not gonna try and go all odd cards for my companion here. I'm just gonna play the card. I have a lot of 4-drops. Is Pyroceratops any good? Let's see. Right now I'm at 13 non-creatures. We'll see. Do I cut the ram through here? I have 1.5, 2, 3. So I have like 4 removal spells and then 2 gusts of wind and a shredded sails. I can probably cut the ram through. Spicy Jank, I don't know how bad the mana fixing is. There is quite a bit of it. But I agree that it is not especially good mana fixing. Like the crystals are 3 mana, that's not great. The rare lands are good, but you know, they're rare. And then there's these 10 duels, which are totally fine. And there's an Evolving Wilds, which is fine too. So I think the mana fixing is fine. I don't really have more cycling cards to put in. It would be more like take out fewer cycling. So I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cards with cycling. I don't think I like this card. It doesn't actually seem that good. I'm not especially aggressive. Reconnaissance Mission? Maybe. So the thing about Reconnaissance Mission is, like, if I can play it and get a card immediately, it's probably good. And I have... This gives something flying. This gives something menace. This has first strike. And by the way, it gets bigger if you cycle a card like Reconnaissance Mission. This can have menace or trample. This has first strike and then double strike. Does it trigger twice here? So I have 2 of these. When they have double strike, if they hit the opponent, that's 2 cards. This has trample. This has trample and can make my tramplers just get through. Reconnaissance Mission seems solid here, and I kind of want to try it. Gust of Wind seems kind of meh. I have what, one flyer and then the 1 card that gives flying. Yeah. Maybe cut one of these. Like, that's worth 4 mana, but it's also a sorcery. Although, note, if you bounce cards that have been mutated, you bounce all of them, which is kind of like a big setback on mana. But I don't think I'm super tempo-y, and they can get some value on that too. You're right, there are a lot of 4-drops. What do you think of this Pyroceratops? How many? I have 11 non-creatures. It seems like a lot. This Pyroceratops seems solid, especially given that I can mutate onto it, and it keeps the trample and the counters. You know, I don't know if I'm worried about curve, but, like, there's not a lot I can do about that at this point, so I will do nothing about it. Of the 4s, though, Like, reconnaissance mission seems like the worst, right? Hmm. I really want to try it, though. Well, that would make, what, Pyroceratops the worst? Or maybe Ferocious Tigerilla? Are death a risk? I don't know what you mean, Spicy Jink. This crystal's kind of bad in my deck. You think it's Ferocious Tigerilla? What do other people think? I could cut Tigerilla. Alright, we'll cut Tigerilla. Definitely don't need this forest. So right now I have 9 red sources, 8 blue sources. And basically evenly split. I have 2, 3 double red cards, 3 double blue cards, so it's basically even. So this gives me a 9-9 split, basically. Yeah, 12 creatures does seem a little low. I have Anticipate, which can find a creature. This is one of my creatures. Shredded Sails cycles. One of Mind is a draw 2. Like, if I was going to play another creature, it's Tigerilla, right? And what I would if I cut a non-creature for it, what is it? Like, Anticipate, Shredded Sails, but both of those draw cards. The Crystal, I don't really like the Crystal in this deck, if I'm being honest. Maybe I cut that for the Tigerilla. Yeah, I agree I can't cut Anticipate. Alright, I'm going to cut the Crystal. That still gives me, what, 2 green sources? And I don't really need green for this card, because I'd prefer to mutate it anyways. And this, I don't have to have green. It's better with green. So I think 2 green sources is probably fine there. And I'll put Tigerilla back in. Is there a cheaper creature I'd be willing to play? No, not really. Alright, let's do this. So the way this works is it's best 2 out of 3, and it's 3 rounds. Spicy Jank, what can't you see? Do I need to... Is that better? Oh, was I on a phone before or something? This seems solid. I have all my colors, and I have counter spells. Yeah, I'll keep this. One land, perfect mana, go. So I might have to play this Trumpeting Gnar, just like on turn 3 if I don't draw something. I think I want to counter that. Alright, Nargo. I feel like this card's kind of gnarly. What does this do? Whenever you cycle a card, tap target creature an opponent controls. Okay. Attack. I don't think I care about that enough to Gust of Wind, so I'm just going to leave up Neutralize. Like for that, for example. Tigerilla, alright. I think I want Menace here. I've got this Clash of Titans. Maybe they'll play something. Or just a pacifism. Okay. What's this do? Okay. I could Gust of Wind the pacifism just to get 4 damage in. That's not bad. Maker, I'm doing fine with social distancing. I miss seeing people, but like I'm still working, and I had a lot of indoor hobbies already, so I'm just playing a lot more Magic. Alright, play something that can kill the Snare Tactician. I want a Clash of Titans. No! Ooh, they're still attacking though. No, not attacking? More land is not what I want. So I will be cycling this Shredded Sails. More land. Alright, well, I guess I'll just leave Clash of Titans up. Tap 2 and tap humans, tap target creature and opponent controls. I will take the 3. Doing nothing. A looter, okay. Not bad. Can dump this land next turn. He'll take the 3 again. I'd really like it if they would play something that can trade with their own Snare Tactician. Yeah, like that. Boom. Get wrecked. Deadweight? Sure. How about Clash of Titans? Do they count as Titans? They're both humans. Ha ha ha. The race continues. No! Not more land. Alright, so I've seen 8, 9 lands. Aren't many left. My opponent's getting a bit flooded too. 1 of Mind. I will take that. No, tap a blue here. Ooh, here we go. I'll mutate. So the reason I'm okay mutating here is A, it draws me a card effectively, and B, I get my creature back, and C, it immediately kills them if they don't have something. And they didn't. Yes, 2-for-1s are great. That is what's great about Clash of Titans. Alright, so they're black-white humans. They did have quite a bit of removal, didn't they? This keepsafe might be good. Does it only counter spells or abilities too? Just spells? Yes, I think I can take out Shredded Sails. I didn't see a single target for it. Alright. So the way the pricing works in this is basically You do well if you get to 2 wins. You do poorly if you don't get to 2 wins of your 3 matches. I just noticed my opponent's name. It's Rakdos Intolerant. That's cute. 1 land's not going to do it. 3 lands will. I don't think I want this looter. Maker, you take all the credit for that win. You just wanted to get the record straight in case anyone had confusion. Well, thank you for that. I would hate for there to be misinformation in my stream. Got a 2/2. I do need to draw some land here. Do I cycle the neutralize here? I feel like I don't, because I do have a land for next turn, and I can leave it up, leave the counterspell up for next turn, and if they don't play something I want to counter, I can cycle it. They found themselves a tapper. What you got? Yeah, I think I need to counter that one. Alright, land. Come on, land. Land. Well, it was a land. Keep taking my beats. And give something death touch, okay. Oh, they changed the name on this card. This used to be Space Godzilla Death Corona. Alright, just give them something to tap, I guess. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can play this Prickly Marmoset and have the keep safe up. Pacifism, sure. Land? Not a land. Alright, I guess I'm going to play Tigerilla because I'd prefer to trade that one. And I may have to at this point. Let's give it trample. I didn't play the Rumbler because I think that they have another removal spell, and if they don't, they're sending the Death Toucher in anyways, and I think I want to trade with the Death Toucher because I'm getting kind of low on life, and I'm going to have to make a trade eventually anyways, unless it's this Prickly Marmoset, but if it was really a big deal to them, they could just tap the Prickly Marmoset. And if they have a trick, then it goes poorly, so I'm planning to block here if they let me. I have a handful of creatures, so all I have to do is stay alive. Well, that seems bad for me. This has reach. I guess I'm blocking here. Nice. So I can play my reach creature. Is that what I want to do? Could also play my first striker and leave up keep safe. No, I'm doing this. And I'm doing this because if they have a removal spell, I'm basically dead regardless. So I'd rather play the Cloud Piercer, which is better right now. It prevents a little more damage. And then I can leave up keep safe next turn if they draw a removal spell later. No, I don't think I have a disenchant effect. This was another thing that I thought. Because this is a brand new format, they may not have realized the Cloud Piercer has reach. They could totally have a trick here, but it's early on in the format. Oh, they had a trick. But it was a trick that gave something flying, and they gave it something that already had flying, so that's probably good for me. Unfortunately, I don't have anything big enough for this. Ugh, and I can't take the damage twice. Oh, but it'd have enough toughness. Alright, I'm going to do this then. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to play the Mentor to give the Prickly Marmoset flying. Next turn, the Mentor can give a 1/1 counter to Prickly Marmoset, which means it can then block the flyer without trading. Oh, they have another removal spell, so I guess I'm just dead. I never had a chance to keep safe up. I mean, I guess I could have that turn if I didn't play the Wingspan Mentor, but then I was dead to the flyer twice. Does this have Menace? Yeah, it has Menace. Darn. Because I could actually kill the flyer now, but then I can't block, so I am dead. Disenchant effects. None in my sideboard. Yeah, no, I don't have any disenchant effects. Do I sideboard in the plummet? Nah. I only saw the one flyer, right? And what are my answers? I have Cloud Piercer, Clash of Titans, I have my own flyer, I have this removal spell. Yeah, it's fine. I just drew poorly. Or I guess I should say I drew suboptimally, but it was okay, but my opponent drew all the right answers for all of my stuff. Sure. I don't really want to play this on 3, but I may have to. Dual lands, I decided not to put Shredding Sails back in. I still have only seen one target for it. And I'd have to cut like a real card for it. We already know I'm short on creatures, and I don't really want to cut like a removal spell or anything for it. Can you give me something to Essence Scatter? I'm going to Essence Scatter this just because I don't want to get aggroed out. 3-drop? No? Alright. Well, I'm playing this. Just a 3/2, losing value, but whatever. That's the way it goes. You get Gust of Wind their next play, and then I get to play this 5-drop after that. I kind of am willing to trade here, but I don't have any other play otherwise, so I'm still going to play it. Spicy Jink, the reason I didn't get greedy with the Essence Scatter is because my plays through turn 5 were already accounted for. Yes, the 5-drop will make my 3-drop do extra damage. Bummer. That was pretty good. Alright, well, how about a 6/5? Hopefully you don't have a removal spell for it. Although they seem to have infinite removal spells, so they probably do. But I'm not just going to play Anticipate and hope to find a 3-drop. Hey, they do. Look at that. Well, this is going suboptimally. It wouldn't come in with the +1/+1 counter, so that's not very good. I'm going to Anticipate here. Clash of Titans. Do I want Clash of Titans or Momentum Rumbler? I can play Momentum Rumbler this turn. The Enforcer is going to be tough to kill, so I'm going to take the Momentum Rumbler. Because this can actually race. Like, they can't really attack here unless they have a big creature or a removal spell. Well, that creature's big enough. I guess I have to make a copy of that, and unfortunately I don't have the green source. This is how I keep from dying. Plummet's not in my deck, and also clearly I have no green mana yet, so Plummet would not be good here. Shredded Sails would be. So it's 4 mana to make soldiers. They have a few hits. They probably have a trick here, huh? I think I'm gonna do this. Hope they don't have a trick. And maybe a Momentum Rumbler can start getting in. Oh, they had a trick. It's Death Touch. I am so dead. On a scale of 1 to dead, I am. Sure, I'll play this land. This draw has also been suboptimal. The crazy thing is, like, Clash of Titans wasn't even good here. I mean, I guess it would be good on exactly this turn right now, but I'd probably still be dead. Alright, well, got beat. Fair and square. Let's try again. An ideal opening hand typically has 3 or 4 lands in it. If you have more than 5 or fewer than 2, consider taking a mulligan. Yeah, that was a humans deck. It seemed pretty solid. I think part of what was so good about it is how much removal they had. They had a ton of removal. Their humans seemed just fine. There's a lot of expensive cards in this hand and only 2 lands. I have no... I have to mulligan this. Well, this is not a ton better, but it does have a cycling card. So, let's see. Do I put back the 5-drop or one of the 4-drops? I think I'm going to put back this. Okay, Maker, no credit for that last game. Got it. Pretty sure I'm cycling Reconnaissance Mission here. Oh, look at that. All their cards are odd, and they have this. I don't particularly want to bounce that. Cycle! Oh, here we go. This is a good time for this. That gives me my green source. I actually get to play this next turn, and then I get to copy their 5-drop and have it fight their 5-drop. It's pretty cool. Use it like a removal spell. And then I get to play my own. Alright, go this guy. So I'm basically hoping their next turn is to just play their 5-drop. Because then that means I get to copy it and have them fight each other, and then attack with my 3/3 to give it first strike. There it is. Their 1/1 still only do 2. This. Pay with the colors. I'd like to have you... Let's see. Yeah, that works the way I think it does. Yeah, the foxes are pretty cute. You hope Fox Tribal becomes a thing? Okay. They have no spells in their graveyard, so that's not a big deal. Okay, let's see. So if I Gust of Wind, I can play this Reader. Gust of Wind keeps the Momentum Rumbler alive this turn. So, sure, let's do that. Shredded sails, not very useful here. This is not an artifact, right? Okay. Get in there, double striker. So I'm going to take 3 this turn, probably. I am ahead on life totals here by quite a bit. They have to double block the Momentum Rambler with the 3/2s right now. They don't want to. Interesting. They're just planning to chump with the Farfinders. What does this do? Race. The problem is this doesn't trample. So they can just chump with a Farfinder, and then when this attacks, it gives this and this +1/+0. I don't think racing's very good here. I think what I want to do is play this. And then I can loot on their end step. And this Rambler kills anything that it blocks without even a trade, unless they have a trick. And if they have a trick, it probably is still a 2-for-1. Yuck. They did sack the human, though, instead of a Farfinder, which is an interesting choice. So they have a trick, I guess. So it's double strike. If you, yeah, it's 3 instants or sorceries. They have 1. Space Godzilla would be fine, because this has double strike. So I gotta kill the thing that gets double strike, right? What are the chances they can get 2 instants or sorceries in their graveyard right now? Seems pretty low. Alternatively, I can kill this so this doesn't keep grow when it attacks. Nah, I'm gonna go for this one. Ah, first strike. Got it. Still a 2-for-1 though. Alright, so their whole board's down. Cloud Piercer's pretty good on this board. 4 toughness. I think I'm going to play that. I'm not just dead, am I? If I go block, block, I take 3, 4, 5. If they cycle a card, I think I'm dead. Oh, that's pretty bad. So 8, 4, yeah, so I have to chump block with the Facet Reader. Not reading sinks. Reading gems. Oh, they didn't attack. Because they're going to tap down stuff, I see. Yeah, this seems not good now. Do I want to anticipate? Yeah, I think I do. Tap the blue mana for it, though. See what I can find. Need something. Yeah, tap my guy. A removal spell is not that good. But it's better than this Pyroceratops, so I guess I'm taking that. And I have to use this right now. And I'm going to play this so I can loot. Oh, that's interesting. I don't actually have to block here. Do I want to? I don't think I want to. Gross. The reason I didn't is it's good. It was going to save at least that much damage next turn, so there's no particular need to block this turn with it. That's not great. Man, they can still tap something. So if I play 2 creatures, which I can do, they tap something, I have 3 blockers, I go block, 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 and I'm dead. So I guess I'm cycling. And now it's over. Oh, I guess I could have looted too, but then I was definitely dead. I don't have any board wipes. So it was that red-white humans, basically. Do I play this just because it blocks? Yeah, I don't have a whole lot that helps with Go White here. I mean, I guess there's Forbidden Friendship. It gives me 2 tokens. That's something. That enchantment's what really got me. Once again, Shredded Sails seems not helpful. So maybe I play Forbidden Friendship. Do I want this Glimmer Bell just because it blocks? This Gust of Wind has not been super good. Reconnaissance mission, maybe? Sure. Dual land, that's true, but I basically could play my whole hand that turn. This seems fine. I've got some 2-drops. Oh, and this Forbidden Friendship makes this one of mine cost 1 mana. That's pretty sweet. Spicy Jank, that's what I did. I boarded in 2 1-drops, or 2-drops rather. So I would trade my human here if they attack. Now I will not. No, I still would. Alright, I'm going to draw my 2 cards. Maybe I'll draw a blue source. I did. I would like to play this Reader, please. Attacks! Who's on the offensive now? Probably still them. What are you doing, opponent? More Whisper Squads. So I thought this card was just awful. It seems like it might actually be a thing, and they probably have the first strike trick, but that's right. It might actually be a thing in a humans deck, just to have more bodies that happen to be humans. Nice. I can mutate this heron here onto this. I would like this on top, please. And yeah, I'll attack for 1. They have a removal spell that wasn't great, but it's alright. Gust of Wind costing 2 is pretty sweet. I don't know, I might hold on to it, the Obosh. It kind of depends on the board state. I think right now I won't. Actually, I think I will, because I think when I Gust of Wind this, because Obosh is coming down next turn, and my... Oh, this is a 5. So it pumps my Obosh. Okay. I mean, my Obosh pumps that, is what I meant. So I will do that. Their Obosh is going to pump their Spell Eater Wolverine, but that's okay. Yeah, I was considering Gust of Wind and Anticipate, but ooh, as long as this doesn't get trample, I think it's okay. When he gets to double strike plus double damage, that'd be nasty, but we're not there. So I currently have a 2-turn clock. So they have a trick, right? Otherwise they wouldn't make this attack. So I guess the trick is just any instant, right? To give it double strike. Am I okay taking 8 here? If they want to spend a trick and not play their Obosh? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, so they had the trick. But now I get to Gust of Wind that. Don't have the green source. Well, I'm going to Gust of Wind here. Get all that stuff off of it. That was not a good draw. Let's anticipate. I can't play either one this turn. I would have to mutate the Gnar. Oh, shoot, I could have won this turn. If I had copied this, I would have dealt double damage twice. Shoot. Live and learn. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, if things go bad, I guess just having another creature to play is better. 2 blockers, even if they have the thing, if they do the double damage thing, and I go block, block, I take 2, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. It's a legend. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't copy it. Good call. I think I win. Go, yep. Yeah, no, I know how the legend rule works. I just didn't realize that sometimes the clones actually don't count it as a legend, but that's only happened once or twice, and I didn't think of it as a legend. Alright, so I'm on the draw for this game. I didn't see a lot of removal, right? So this keep safe probably isn't very good. This is kind of interesting, but basically I'd be trading it for a creature, so that doesn't seem that good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can make any other changes here. Keep it as it is. Alright, Danks the Pirate. Don't run me over. This is fine. It's not great, but this 2/3 first striker is actually pretty solid. I do need to draw some blue sources, though. Blue source next turn would be awesome, because then I could have a counter spell, which I probably wouldn't need, actually. Alright. This is not a terribly aggressive start. Oh, and there's my blue source. Yeah. Find your stuffs. So they can play Obosh next turn. Does that mean I leave back the Marmoset? Or leave up a counterspell? I'm going to leave up a counterspell. Because next turn I can play a 3-drop and the counterspell if they just choose to not play into it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, dual lands. Now, if I didn't have other plays next turn, I would not do it this way. So I'm going to not attack. And the main reason is if this Prickly Marmoset gets big enough by not trading, then I think I'm in a good spot. Ooh, they played right into it. Awesome. Is it time to mutate Trumpeting Gnar? Or do I play this? I have what, 6 mana, so I can play this and this? I think I would rather play 2 spells. So I guess I'll attack with the Marmoset. And then, oh, we're still in regular damage. There we go. Alright, I mean, things could still go wrong from here, but I like my position at the moment. Alright, before I mutated, that's good. I have 1 spell in the yard at the moment. Okay, I only have 1 mutate target, so I guess I'll do that. It leaves up this looter. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter, because I want the odd cost on top, because of my Oboset. Yeah, dual lands, that's the plan. I'm gonna loot. This will get first strike, which they can actually kill here if they want to trade most of their board. I suspect they don't, though, because they probably want this Wolverine. They could also have the first strike trick, I suppose. No blocks, okay. So if they attack with the Wolverine, do I double block with the 2/3 power guys? Oh, they have 2 Wolverines. That board's getting pretty big over there. And so this is just a straight trade. I will totally take that. And then I'll loot. And then I think I'm putting the Cloud Piercer on this Trumpeting Gnar here. Mutate there. I get to rummage away. This is now a 5/4 double striker. I get to rummage away this land. I get an extra beast to block with. And I still have Anticipate up. Ooh. It's pretty brave. So I'm a little bit ahead, but like this could still easily go wrong. Like that. Okay. Wolverine's almost at double strike range. I have to double block this, right? Pretty sure I do. Yep. So their most dangerous creatures are all dead. Okay, but they still have a lot of them. Anticipate. Show me something good. A creature? I mean, I guess I'll take a creature. Have I already played my clone card? Ooh, Clash of the Titans was good. I have not played my clone card yet. I think I'm just on Tigerilla here. Plus a loot. It means I get to block. Yeah, I have a ton of life. They only have one card. I guess I want Trample here. They have a million creatures. So there is a thought to playing this Thornwood Falls to play my green source, but it's just for the clone card, and I'd rather have it in my hand to loot. It looks like they've got something. Something that targets their thing and my thing. Yep, there it is. Sure, I'll take my 6. This looter is going to have to do some work here. Oh, nuts. Yeah, I mean, I gotta throw the land away. Yeah, it's a instant speed Bone Splinter, but only if you control a permanent with Flash. Ugh. The 2/1s doesn't get me very far. I mean, the 2/1/1s is what I meant. Clash is just not very good here, is it? I could play the land, and then I can play both Clash and Forbidden Friendship. That makes it a 2 for 2. The 1-power creatures don't do much right now because of the Facet Reader. So what I'm planning to do here is block, put the 1/1s in front of 2 2/3s, then have the 2/3s fight each other. So block, block, block. So I'm taking 5, 6 here. Put a 1/1 counter on that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let that resolve, and then I'm going to Clash of the Titans that with one of the 2/3s. Save my facet reader here. I get to keep an extra 2/3 though, which is not perfect. Alright, give me something. That was not something. I have to loot right now, unfortunately. Well, guess we're dead. Oh well. Alright, well, I'm not going to prize well here, but because the prizes here are the same, but we're still testing, right? So I'm going to play this. So I've been beaten by 2 human decks in a row here. This seems good. Might even get to try out this reconnaissance mission. Yeah, it was cool that their companion got to serve as a companion there. That's a tough one to make work, too, only odd cards. Yeah, the draft went kind of weird. You did miss quite a bit there. Sure. Springjaw Trap does not seem very good to me. It seems like one of those you play it if you have to kind of cards. Discarded a Plains. Interesting. I will not be attacking because I would rather loot. They have a turtle. And a that. So there are Spells Matter decks. Spells Matter deck. What is haste? Alright, so I play the Tigerilla first, right? Because that's more likely to get killed. I'd rather have the Double Striker on the board. And hey, if they don't kill it, you know, I can play Reconnaissance Mission and get some cards. This could get big, but when it gets big enough, I'll just Rock Slide it. Play this. Alright, what you got? A Gust of Wind, okay. Take my 2. And loot. Do I want that land? I kind of do, but I want all these other cards more. Cloud Piercer's not bad. Let's play that. It could have a counter here. Okay. So next turn, I think I just have to Rock Slide. On the Sprite Dragon. It'd be bad if they have a counter for it, though. Which they won't. Alright, so I'm going to play this land so that I can anticipate as well. This turtle's actually doing work. They have way more cards than me at this point. Not in good shape. Nice. I'll have to keep my bounce spell for the first Kraken that they make. That's quite the Kraken token. It's a wall dressed as a turtle? Yeah, a little bit. It's a water wall. That's what that Oasis song is about, right? Another turtle. Did I forget to anticipate? I forgot to anticipate. That was really stupid. Alright. I'll play this, not leave up the counterspell, I guess. Yeah, Spicy, I know it's Wonderwall. Frost Lynx, alright. It's not too bad. So it's basically just a 4/4. Still pretty good, though. Just being a 4/4 at this point. Oh, until your No, until your end of turn? What is it? Until the end of your next turn. Ooh. So they'll get to draw 4 next turn? I guess I have to leave a counterspell up for that. Gust of Wind or Wingspan Mentor? It's gotta be Wingspan Mentor, right? Oh, I could draw 2 cards. I would have to hit a land to be able to leave up the counterspell, though. Let's just play this and leave up the counterspell. I have to take a hit from this 4/4, which is not ideal. No, counter. Wall turtle equals Walter equals water. Why is it a conspiracy? Alright, let's draw some cards. That's not a double damage card, but that's alright. Play a land. What I meant is Obosh does not give double damage to this guy because he's an even cost. No, I didn't want to cast the Reconnaissance Mission because I wanted to play Obash to block this 4/4 so they don't just die. Or they can counter it. Alright, I'm taking 4 again. So note that I can, the Mentor can put a counter on the Momentum Rumbler who has First Strike. Essence Scatter is not bad. If I play Reconnaissance Mission, I get to attack for 6 flying and draw 2 cards. I could chump if I need to. That's got to be worth it, right? Yeah. Do it. Do it. Alright, so I am going to play the land. And the reason I'm playing the land is because I want to be able to activate this Wingspan Mentor and loot. And note, by the way, I actually have lethal next turn if they don't kill the Rumbler and the Mentor, because I can end up with 2 more counters on the Rumbler and it's got double strike. Oh, that's only 10 damage. Never mind. I'm a liar face. So I am going to chump here, because I don't want to go to 1. Alright. Alright, Momentum Rider, go! Note that I do have lethal next turn. That's not bad. So I'm going to play this land. I'm going to play this Marmoset. I think I'm gonna... That's all I'm going to do. The reason that's all I'm going to do is that right now I can cycle and Essence Scatter. The cycle makes the Marmoset big enough to kill the Rooting Moloch. Oh no! Oh no! That's gonna kill me. Well, I guess I'm gonna cycle. Oh no! No! Oh, they got me good. That was good. That's an instant, huh? That's good to know. Well played. Well played, opponent. It's funny because I totally could have played a creature and survived that, but I was not thinking about that card, obviously. So let's see. Gust of Wind was okay there. Yeah, did the turtles attack? I wasn't even paying attention. They just click attack all. Shredded Sail still seems good enough. Yeah, I don't think I want to make any changes. I actually think this is a good game, a good match for Reconnaissance Mission. So I saw 2 Convolutes, right? Those were the counter spells I saw. Do I want this? No, I don't want that. So I think I'm going to go for another draft after this match here, for anybody who wants to stick around. Let's see. Yes, I would like to play first. Missed a 1/1 trigger at the end of their turn. No, I had to tap out. I was considering that, but I had to tap out. What I did miss was an Anticipate 1 turn. I will keep this. So I'm going to play the Thornwood Falls because... Nope, just kidding, because I need a red source. I will be playing the Tri-Land. I think I'm okay to play Thornwood Falls. I don't think they're going to play any creatures I care about on 2. Famous last words. I think I'm not going to play this Mentor for 2 reasons. Number 1, it helps me keep up Essence Scatter, and I can anticipate if they don't play something I want Essence Scatter. And 2, I would really like to put the Menace counter on something. Alright, anticipate it is. No, they have no blue mana yet. As much as I want this Mentor, I know giving Obosh flying would be pretty incredible. Alright, I'm going to do that. I already have the mana for Obosh. I can play the Mentor this turn. If they want to kill it, then fine. But next turn I get to play Obosh, which doubles the damage on the Mentor. And then the following turn I get to play the other Mentor and give Obosh flying, and then start getting in. Obosh! Go! Well, it's easy to beat your opponents when they don't draw their... What, they have a third color? I hadn't seen the green last game. Yeah, their deck does look a lot worse without blue mana, I agree. Tigerilla. It kind of feels like they changed decks a little bit. So one of mine, because it only costs one. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, can I even leave up Neutralize? No, I can't. I can't, but I can leave up Essence Scatter. Yeah, I'm totally fine trading here with the Mentor. So I am actually representing lethal next turn because I can put a counter on the Obosh and it's dealing double damage. Of course, if they want to kill the Mentor, I can't lethal them, but then they're just dead the next turn. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely steamroll somebody with this. I didn't Essence Scatter that because I had lethal, so I don't have to show them the Essence Scatter. Oh, 5 for 2, that's ridiculous. Sure. Yeah, that's it. That's the problem with Magic. So that was a very different game. They played creatures, which they kind of didn't do in the last game. Do I want this Blister Spit Gremlin? Because they're going to try and make the game go really long? Kind of? But also kind of not. I didn't think the game would go that long. I'll keep it as is. Sure. This hand seems fine. I do need to draw some lands, but I've got the Looter, and I've got an Essence Scatter. I feel like Looter's going to have to do some work this game. Ooh. It's a very early Ominous Seas. That's ominous. It's funny, though, because I could totally copy it with this Mythos at some point. Am I just looting? Or am I attacking? I think I'm attacking. The 1 damage might matter, and I don't know what I would loot away yet, because I actually still need lands. I'm definitely attacking now. So they could have a counterspell up. If they have a counterspell up, what do I want countered the most? Probably Pyroceratops, right? And if they don't have a counterspell, then I want to play the Rumbler. If they play Pyroceratops and they don't have a counterspell, if they draw a land, they basically have to trap it. Otherwise, they're risking that I can make it too big. So I'm going to play that one. Both of the other two, yeah, so they did have the counterspell. Both of the other two died of the trap. Turtle. It's only 1 mana. It's even more powerful. Oh, Gust of Wind's pretty sweet here. So they could have Essence Scatter, but that doesn't seem super likely, so I'm going to just play this. I'm in trouble because of Walter. Yep, Walter might get me. So now they can kill the Rumbler, or bounce it. Alright, I'll just play Rumbler, I guess. They're digging to this Kraken, but I totally get to bounce the Kraken and just kill it. If they do it right, they'll do it at the end of my turn, and so they'll still get to get a hit in, but that's not too bad. How about Rumbler number 2? And I do actually want to play this land. And now means that I can do the Mythos. It's too bad I don't have a flyer in another land. Then I could Mythos the Octopus and bounce it. Ooh, they did it wrong. They haven't tapped out yet, though. Do I want to risk it being countered? I'm pretty sure I don't want to risk it being countered. So I'm going to play something else first. And I could play Obosh, but I kind of want to leave up Essence Scatter. No, what I want to do is get the counter out of their hand, so I'm going to play Obosh. Yeah, I would love to copy theirs and then bounce it, but the problem with that is I can't do that in the same turn because I don't have a flyer. So they get to attack twice with the Octopus or Kraken. Sure. Do I take 1 hit from it? No. Is it Essence Scatter that goes here? Yeah, they don't play a lot of quality creatures. Let's attack first. I would like to copy you. I would like to pay with the extra. I would like to fight this. And I would like you to not have a removal spell for 1 turn. Please. Okay, anticipate. I can take that. By the time they get up to another Ominous, I should have a Rumbling Rockslide mana, or Rumbling Rockslide up to 6 lands, so I can kill their next Octopus Kraken. Okay, let's get down to business. Business. Get wrecked. Alright, get in there. Boom, boom. Unfortunately, this game doesn't actually count for anything, because I get the same prizes either way. But, you know, whatever. Pride, dog. Pride. Am I worried about a board wipe? Of course not. Hmm. 8, 14. Yeah, that's... Is that game? I think it's game. But I'm going to play more spells for my quests. Oh, they don't want to let me do it. Alright, well, that draft did not go great. Let's try it again, shall we? Ooh, level 2. Alright, we're going to do another traditional ticket entry. Thank you. For yeah, I think the ominous plan worked well. Okay. Let's draft better this time, huh? Hey, it's the exact same rare we started the last draft with. Let's see. Is this any good? It's okay if you're in the Spells Matter deck. I don't think that's a pretty specific deck. I think this card's really good. So I'm going to pick that one. What else is in this pack? I think Dreamtail Heron's pretty good. Jury's still out on reconnaissance mission. And I think Of One Mind is pretty good. I'm not sure how I feel about this glider. Windmill Slam Walter if I see them. Unlikely. Yeah, I think I'm on... I'm just on the Star X. There's basically nothing that I'm looking forward to wheeling out of this pack, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. Cool. What's this ultimatum? It's pretty strong, and it is in green. Unlikely I want it. This card seems sweet. Probably want that. What else is there? Humble Naturalist seems solid. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely this. So note, there's an uncommon out of the pack. Yeah, that makes sense with an ultimatum. Fire Prophecy is also very good. It's very good. 3 mana, or 2 mana, 3 damage to a creature, and you get to basically rummage. But this goes with my green card. It also mutates. I might be on a mutate sub-theme here. This card's just really good. Okay. So there's this, which seems pretty strong. Otherwise, there's what, like this 2/4 Vigilance? Farfinder is actually pretty good. When I first saw Farfinder, I was like, oh, that sucks. It's just like worse, whatever it's called, Pilgrim's Eye. But I didn't think about Mutate, which actually makes this quite good. But yeah, I think this card's just really good. So I'm going to take this. Maybe I'm on like blue-green Mutate or something. That seems solid. Instant speed, give something flying, draw a card, or play a 2/4 flyer. Card seems whatever. This is whatever. This is something to mutate onto, which is something my deck is likely going to want, but I don't think I want to start there. Like, I would like to see this on the wheel kind of thing. Dismal Backwater actually seems solid. Like, it would allow me to splash this as just a cast if that's what I need to do. But I think I want this Aven Oddity. Walter's more than whatever. I'm going to take the Aven Oddity. I think that's good. Well, this is already starting better than the last draft. Ugh. Who's at this table? Gigi Sima, Renak, Mike Kenobi, Kai, Sandy Pop, Tahai Kagasiri, and Omega Suspect. I wonder if Kai is Kai Buddha. That would be a weird thing to be at the same table with him. I have an affinity for blue. Well, to be fair, this card's pretty sweet, and it was the first blue card I picked. And this card's pretty good, too. Essence Scatter seems good. Keep safe is whatever. What does this do? It's interesting, but totally not what I'm going to pick. So I can take this 2/4 Vigilance that I can mutate onto, or I can take Essence Scatter. I think I'm going to take Essence Scatter. On the other hand, I could have taken the green card just to try and solidify green. Here we go. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and gain 2 life. And it's a 2/2 that can be mutated onto. That seems like what I want. I wouldn't mind this this land here, but I don't need it. Oh, there we go. This card is sweet. And it's clearly a sign that blue-green is open. So I have a bunch of mutate cards now. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So I kind of want just like cheap things to mutate onto. It's like Bad Astral Slide in blue. This is a human, so I can't mutate onto it. Mysterious Egg. I did say I want something to mutate onto. I could take the Mole. The Egg is such a bad top deck. But, like, I'm clearly heavy mutate here. So, I'm going to try it. I do like this card, but it's not really... excuse me, it's not really what my deck's trying to do right now. Reconnaissance Mission or One of Mind. I think this is more of a... prefer One of Mind. Person on my right is not a fast drafter. GG Samita. The Ultimatum came back. I'm clearly not playing that, but I'm not playing any of these other ones, so rare draft. Yeah. Send a signal. Sandworm's not terrible. It's not good. This cycle's cheaper. Sort of a weird trick. I'll take this. Hey, it's Walter. Guess what I can do with Walter? I can mutate onto Walter. Yeah, Walter it is. Convolute, probably don't want to main deck it. Whatever. What is this? That's not bad. Oh, but there's another Parcel Beast. I do like this land, but I don't think that's where I want to be. So, I have 2 1-drops I can mutate onto right now. I kind of have to take this Parcel Beast. I could risk it wheeling, because I got that other one like 6th pick or something. But that just doesn't seem like a good choice. I want this Parcel Beast too much. I'd love to see like the Otter wheel, maybe. I don't think Boone will wheel, but I'd love that. I'd be happy with this Thornwood Falls too. I don't think the rare's coming back, but that's fine. Ho! Only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater. Well, that's not going to happen, but that's fine. This card's great. I'd be okay with any of these green cards coming back. Let's take this big ol' walrus dinosaur thing. Dinosaur hippo. Yeah, of course, dinosaur hippo. This that doesn't seem very good to me. That's the cycling thing. This seems good. I can put a trample creep counter on something. I can't mutate onto it, but it's still a 3/3 for 3, so yeah, I'll take it. When do I draw cards off this guy? Each permanent with convert mana costs 3 or greater. So I could take the dolphin. I could also take this Titanith Rex, which is not bad, like to cycle and give something trample. Could also take this Excavation Mole. I think I'm going to have more chances for Excavation Moles. And then one-sided Fog. I don't know, the Dolphin maybe? It's a 3-drop I can mutate onto. Yes, I want this. Leave the Stampedes, whatever. This is fine. Yeah, this I can flash this onto something, mutate it to deal damage to something. Can you imagine like mutating it onto like this or this? I like that. I wouldn't mind an Evolving Wilds, but this seems too good to pass here. This seems like a pretty solid blue-green mutate here. Oh, another one of those, but also this. Oh man, oh man. God, this is so good. I really want this Poliwag too, though. What do you think, Poliwag or Archipelagore? I have a lot of high drops already. Ugh, I have to take the Frog, I think. That's super close, though. Walter to mutate onto? Okay. Which one resembles Walter more? Well, clearly the Poliwag Symbiote does. By the way, the alternate art for Poliwag Symbiote is Baby Godzilla. It's pretty cute. So this deck looks way, way better than the last deck. I still have a whole pack to go. I'm actually pretty excited about this deck. Thieving Otter. This is great to mutate onto. Survivor's Bond. I don't think I have a lot of humans in the deck. Do I just want this? I mean, this card's really good. I already have a lot of like high stuff, but this actually could solve one of the problems of the deck, which is like drawing the things to mutate onto without drawing the mutate stuff. Alright, do I want Reconnaissance Mission? Spring Draw Trap? I don't have like any removal, right? Yeah, I don't have any removal. Or one-sided Fog. Trap seems so bad. I don't think I'm that desperate. Took the mission. Gust of Wind, sure. I agree some removal would help, but that removal is so bad. Do I want one of mine? No, I already have one of those, right? Yeah, I'll take them all. And sure, this is the deck for that. Man, I still have a whole nother pack? That's sick. Sure, take the blue card. Alright, I definitely want some removal. Like Capture Sphere or like Ram Through would both be good. Another ultimatum. What does this one do? Cute. This card's good. And the rest of this pack sucks for me. Like, Excavation Mole is playable. So I guess we're on this. I still wouldn't mind Black Splash for this. Because this is definitely worse when you're not playing black. But that's right. That seems good. Evolving Wilds would help me splash. Thornwood Falls would be good. But I think I want this. It can help me ramp and stuff. It's too good for my deck. If there was a card slightly worse than this, I would probably take one of these lands here. Wolf Bear. I basically don't have any humans, right? Like one human. I have one human. So the Wolf Bear is not that good. Normally it's really good, but not here. I think I like this Almighty Bushwag. It's a great mutate target, and like it's okay as a top deck. So I will take that. What could wheel out of this? Sudden Spinnerets would probably wheel. Maybe Wilt for the sideboard. Come on, removal. Oh, what does this do? That's kind of whatever. Ooh, Blood Curdle. Am I going to splash black? Because if I am, I want that Blood Curdle real bad. Alright, I'm going to take it for the sideboard and hope to find fixing, because I don't really want anything else out of this pack. If I'm splashing black, that rare gets a little better, but it's still not good enough. Here we go. This helps me splash. And I can mutate onto it. Thieving Otter is good too, but it's not where I am right now. I don't really want any of these, so I'll take Wilt for the sideboard, I guess. I don't need more Walters. Did I take that last Rex? I didn't. So I guess I'll take this. I don't know if I'll play it, but it's fine. Wrong fixing for black. I guess I'll take this trap. Hope to not play it. Wrong fixing again. I can't play any of these cards. So I'll take the uncommon, I guess. I could mutate onto this. I don't think I have a lot of instant sorceries, but whatever. I'll take this. Probably not play it. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting any removal. One more piece of fixing would be nice. Still a chance to wheel one of those lands. Even the blue-green land would help. Guess Sudden Spinnerets for the sideboard against Flyers. I already have a Wilt. So this deck looks sick, except for the lack of removal. Facet Reader, I guess. Plummet for the sideboard. I'm not taking another Spring Draw Trap. Whatever, and whatever. Okay. The turtle's got to be better than the egg, right? Like, sure, the egg gives counters, but, like, the turtle can block early, and the egg just doesn't. So I'm going to cut that. I actually have quite a few things to mutate onto. So do I cut some of the, like, middle stuff? Like excavation mole, maybe? Probably reconnaissance mission. I think I want to cut the second one. As good as the card is, um, it's double green to mutate. I'm heavier blue. Well, I'm planning to splash the black for the blood curdle. Like, I can't reliably cast this, so I'm gonna cut one of them. Probably sandworm. Probably this. I don't know, the cycling's actually pretty reasonable, but like, yeah, I'll cut that. I'm definitely not playing more than one swamp. That gives me, what, 2 black sources? So I could play this blood curdle. 2 black sources is not great. How much card draw do I have? I have a loot ability there. Yes, the Dune Worm will be out. Sorry. It does cycle, but it's not good enough here. I could cut the dolphin. It's okay. Oh, I don't need to cut things. I need to decide what I'm playing on land, I guess. This is 14, 15. Oh, I do need to cut something. There's only 15 lands in here, so I need 2 lands. So let's just do this for a minute. I think I'm going to play this boon. I'm probably going to cycle it most of the time. Bernie Sanders just tweeted about magic. He supported TCG player warehouse workers forming a union. Huh. I think this Parcel Beast is really what my deck is about. Oh, this helps find a swamp too. Is it Gust of Wind? I have, how many flyers do I have? Do you consider making your deck only 3+ to get your companion? No. And the reason not is, A, I have to cut one of my only removal spells in Essence Scatter. B, I have to cut Polywog Symbiote, which is so good in my deck. And I would have to cut all of the things that I want to mutate onto. So I would be making my deck so much worse to be able to play it as a companion. And then, like, one of the ways this deck loses is just getting run over by an aggressive deck, and this turtle helps shore that up. Or Walter, as Maker likes to say. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that I can mutate onto. I feel like it's Phase Dolphin. Phase Dolphin just doesn't seem that important. Like, if I have big monsters, who cares if they're unblockable? If I have little guys, who cares if they're unblockable? It's really only important with, like, this octopus, and it doesn't give itself unblockable. It gives something else unblockable. So I think that's a good cut. So, let's see. Is this good mana? I have way more blue cards. The green, my fixing's in green, right? Because I have... Well, the Farfinder's colorless fixing. I have this guy in green. And then that I need both blue and green. I'm going to mutate this way more than I'm going to play it, I think. How many creatures do I have? 18? Okay. So that's not really a double blue. This is a double green. And then there's 2 double blues. Well, really 1, because I want to mutate this at the high end. So, is this really an 8/8? Yeah, I'll play it as an 8/8. Yeah, I agree. I don't particularly like the Dolphin here either. That's why I cut it. Alright, well, I do like this deck. It is weak in that it's short on removal spells. But that's alright. I think I am happy with that Polywog choice over the tapping mutate guy. Because it's so good in my deck. Hey, no blue mana. But I can cycle. Nope, still mulligan. Ew. Well, I have to keep this on 6, I think. Parcel Beast might help dig me out of this. I could have 3 traps, though. That's true. Oh, no, not more lands. Alright, something I can play. Like, literally anything I can play. Yeah! Oh, that's even good, too, because now I get to mutate onto it immediately. Do I want to? I'm actually not going to, because then they could have a removal spell. But next turn, I can mutate and activate in the same turn, and that seems better. So I don't open myself up to removal. I agree that I was too heavy on the high end, but that's like basically the best high end my deck could have, I think. Crystal, okay. Mutate! Actually, yeah, no, I'm totally still mutating. The reason being that I would like to activate it this turn. Yeah, killing Walter was probably not a great plan, but last turn if I had mutated onto Walter, then they'd be killing a Parcel Beast, and that was a much better plan. Okay. That card's not too bad as a single, but it can get pretty bad if you get multiples. Alright, well, let's see if I can get something. Well, that's a something. Gosh, all these lands. If those were in the reverse order, and the land would be in play, which would be much better. Right now I'm on, like, play my 7-drop on turn 7. That seems pretty bad. Especially against these colors. Like, this color's going to have removal. Black-white. The black might be a splash, though. I don't know yet. Maybe the red's the splash. Alright. Something I can play. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn. And this thing can help drain me out. Now I get something I can play on it. I'm actually going to not mutate here. Yeah, I'm going to not mutate. So if I had mutated, I actually get to tap down the flyer for a turn. But I think I actually want this Polywag in play, or Brushwag. Man, I'm super mana flooded and still don't even have a black source. Look at my terrible hand, opponent. Creature. No! I'm actually going to play one of the lands they know about. Alright, I can't attack, because they get to chump block with the human, drain me for 1, and then attack for 5 back. That's too bad. Creature. Okay. Welter blocks. Yes, that is true. But it opened me up to a removal spell really badly. And I was actually planning on just blocking for a while. It was a too many eggs in the basket plan, which is why I didn't do it. Well, not great. Creature. Ooh, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. My Blood Curdle or Gust of Wind? I think I want to draw cards. So I'm going to Gust of Wind here. Oh. I can Gust of Wind the token. I'll do that. Unfortunately, this is not great right now, because I draw 0 cards off of it. The beginning of combat on your turn, exile a red, white, or black creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a 1/1 that gains haste. So nothing. Okay, well that's fine. Oh yeah, and gain 2 life. Sweet. Attack with this. Mutate. Wait. Yeah, they've declared no blockers. Does Masco cards count itself? I'm not sure what cards you're talking about. Farfinder? Yeah, okay. Does that leave out Blood Curdle? Have I played a land yet this turn? I think I have. So that doesn't leave up Blood Curdle. But I think I can take another 2. If they mutate into a 6-power creature, get a counter. Oh, no, it does not. Alright, let's do this. Essence Scatter. No, I'm going to play the Farfinder. I think I am unlikely to die this turn. It's certainly possible. Oh, I hadn't... I thought I had played my land this turn. Shoot. Oh well. Block a block. Take 1 more. What else? More land. More land for me too. Let's do this. Attacks. Shoot. More land is not what I wanted. Alright, well, let's do this. Pollywog Symbiote, you're too late. Do this. So I have Blood Curdle or Essence Scatter still up. Okay. Yep. I do need a mutate card. So that I can gain some more life. Yeah, I'm still going to do this. You are not a mutate card. But I can cycle you. 1, 2, 3. Cycle. What do I want to give flying to? This, because it means I could have lethal this turn. Not if I don't draw anything. Play the symbiote. Go to attacks, get 5. Oh shoot, am I just dead? I'm just dead. Darn it. What if I attack with everything? So they're taking 6 in the air. They block the symbiote. They double block there. Yeah, I am, because they get to bring back the 1/1 from their graveyard. I mean, the 2/3 as a 1/1. Yeah, I know, but they're going to have another creature on the board. Oh, I forgot to attack with the 1-power flyer. Oh well. I had intended to do that. Curse my creatures having power! Alright, so I can't kill the 3/3 here. I don't see how they messed this up. 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. I did draw 14 lands this game. It was pretty close for drawing 14 lands. Are they not going to go for it? Give me a turn. I would love that. So interestingly enough, I think I want to keep the Polywog, because if I draw a mutate creature, I get to loot away one of these lands. Yes, and that is a mutate creature. That is what I needed. Put it here. That is also a mutate creature. I think I just win now. I don't think this matters. Woo! My opponent could have won that game if they just swung with both creatures. I will take the free win. Do I want Wilt? So they had that black enchantment. They also had that other enchantment that turns their stuff into 1/1s. Wilt seems fine. Counterspell seems not great. Gust of Wind is kind of meh. I did not expect to win that game. Spicy, I agree that you can totally main deck Wilt, but I think my deck is powerful enough that I don't need to. What do I cut for it, though? Is it just Gust of Wind? I feel like it's Gust of Wind. I didn't see much like permanent buffs. They definitely have like tokens and stuff, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, certainly like the fact that I drew 14 lands is what made that close. If I had drawn fewer lands, that would not have been close at all. This is hot. Oh man, Glimmerbell, Partial Beast combo. Hello, Owl. Do your thing. My deck does have curves. Agreed. Mutate. Christina, you like the Farfinder? There you go. Put it right there on the screen for you. Sure. Keep it flying. Okay. And cycle. Sure. It's Walter. So I could activate Parcel Beast, untap, activate. It's cost 4 mana. Sure. But I want to do it now in case I hit lands. Because then I could play the Aegis Turtle too. Okay. I don't want to take 2 extra damage on the off chance that my top card's a land. Maybe I was supposed to untap on my turn. I think I was. The reason being, now if they have an instant spell, instant kill spell, they can. I can, when I go to untap the Parcel Beast, they can kill it in response. Then I lose the second activation. Sure. I do not need that anymore, though. Untap. Combo Town. Yes, I would like to put that on the battlefield. Am I attacking it? No. I'm totally just doing this. Yes, I would like to put that on the battlefield. Untap it. Combo Town. Have I played a land for the turn? I have. Yeah, I still don't need to play anything. Just gonna parcel beast until I find stuff, I guess. It's a pretty sweet combo. Oh, once again, I was supposed to untap it first. Well, at least they played it wrong. Alright, well, I need a mutator. Like that one. Okay, so I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this. I think I want to mutate onto this one. Go find that swamp. Play this, and I'm going to play the turtle. And this means they can't kill the parcel beast before I can activate it. Sure. Alright. Mutate, please. Then I get to loot. This out of the way. Put you on top. Get a counter. Two force. This would give it +2 power, basically, and then the 1/1 counter. I don't have anything to bring back, though. So I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to attack either. So let's do this and see what I draw. But let's tap it this way. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, that's going to mutate onto the 05. What's this have? This has Menace. Yeah, I'll put it on the 05. Nope. Is that tapping wrong? It is not. Oh, because it's cheaper. Got it. I got Wilt. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. And play another turtle? Sure. I'm gonna take a hit from the Tigerilla. That's problematic. No, it's not, because I'm going to kill it. Sure. Man, this is an instant, too. And I'm going to wilt here. I don't want to get drained out by that. Ho, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna cost me 5, which still leaves up Blood Curdle. Cool. Put it here. Oh, it's interesting that the loot is not optional. I don't think I need extra cards, so this can go. Yes, the deck is doing work. Nice. I can tap stuff down. So what? This has Vigilance now. 5. They only have 7 power on the board. Attacks! I was probably supposed to do the Blood Curdle now to force the double block. That was a mistake, but that's alright. I don't think there's any hexproof stuff that I have to worry about, and they're not in blue for counterspells, so I think I can just leave up the Blood Curdle. Get wrecked! Well, that was pretty sweet. Alright, keep it going. This is fine. It curves really nicely. It doesn't have a big mutate payoff yet. Yeah, that's what the deck does when it doesn't draw lands. To be fair, I had a crap ton of lands in play, but I did get to draw a crap ton of extra cards. I had, what, like 14 cards left in my library at the end of that game? My opponent probably still had, like, 22 or something. What's the white indestructible trick? Oh, there's the +1 and indestructible to a human and to a non-human, right? For 1 white. I'm going to put the trample counter on the turtle. And oh, by the way, thanks for joining us, Toph. The reason I'm doing that is because the trample's not super useful on the flyer. I don't really expect to be pumping stuff with this 3/3 for very long. And I would like whatever goes on the turtle to get trample. Frostlink, sure. I'm wondering if I should cycle this boon. Yeah, I think I need to. Agreed, dual lands. That combo last game was pretty sweet. Gross! Now Kurga doesn't even draw me any cards. There we go. That's a card I'm happy to see. I'm gonna activate this right now because if I hit a specifically an island, I get to untap and attack. He did not. I would like to draw some lands, please. Bummer. Still just sitting here, though. Nice. Mutate. I can mutate into this to get back the 2/4 if I need to. I'd prefer to just draw a land, though. Play Kurga. Karuga. Oh, they get to blink my thing. It's a 4/5 flyer, too. That's pretty sweet. Sorry, they get to blink their thing and tap my thing. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Play Karuga. Draw a card. Not really the lands I'm looking for, but that's alright. So if they just like play a creature or something here, I think what I want to do is mutate Acapelagore onto the Dreamtail Heron. It will be a 7/7 flying trample, and I'll get to tap down 2 things and keep them tapped for a turn. Seems pretty good. They could have a counterspell here. But that's okay. I'm doing it anyways. Oh, and draw a card. Good point. Hot. I will be tapping you and you. Get in for 12. Well, this looks pretty good. It's a good thing I tapped down that first striker, huh? Otherwise they would have been able to cycle and kill my thing. Oh no, they tapped down my big guy. I can force a chump on Karuga. Can I... If I go 4, it leaves me with 2. Oh, and then I can buy this and get it trample. Give it menace? How do I give it menace? I don't have a black source. But I think I can do this. Like this. I want you back. Play this, give you trample. Attack! Well, that was sweet. This deck is really sweet. Like, even if it gets beat, it does a lot of really cool things. So they played the Blink Flyer. I could put in Plummet. That was the only flyer I saw, though, right? And it's not like I'm especially weak to flyers. I do get to say wrecked a lot. I even won that game where I drew 14 lands, although I shouldn't have. My opponent had lethal. Yeah, I think just as is good. Seriously, if this had like 2 more pieces of removal, I think this deck would be just like amazing. Ugh, no blue sources. Getting punished for that one swamp. Walter costs blue. I need another land to play this Great Horn. What do you think? I think it's close. How aggressive were they? Didn't seem very aggressive. Dual land, do you think mulligan? Alright, I'll mulligan. This looks better. I'll keep this. I don't have any black mana or any way to fix for it, so I think I'm putting Blood Curdle on the bottom. Right? Yeah. Walter! So, if I don't top deck a land, I'm definitely playing the Parcel Beast right now. If I do, and I did, do I get in for 2 and hope they don't have a removal spell? In red, there's not a lot of 4 damage removal spells, right? I'm going to do it. This also keeps them off of a 3 mana counter for this card. What was the 4 mana removal spell we saw? Oh, Frostlings, okay. Well, I will Divination. Oh, there's the black source. Which is no longer helpful. Oh, that's right. We saw the rare. Note that spell can't hit players. Do I want to activate and play this? Or do I want to, sorry, not just attack and play this? Or do I want to activate and cycle? I think I want to activate and cycle. It's kind of awkward. I'm actually doing this now because if I hit a land, I'll actually play the 2/3. Nice. The main reason for that is that Karuga draws an extra card with the 2/4 with the 2/4 on the battlefield. Man, this Parcel Beast is hot. Yes, Karuga does count Parcel Beast. Alright, I'm playing Karuga. Hopefully I'll draw a land and then I can activate Parcel Beast too. No land. Red, blue, white, okay. Note, I have this Gust of Wind. Oh, they're making a copy of Karuga. That was pretty sweet. I was going to say I could Gust of Wind this Pyroceratops when it gets too big, but now I think I want to bounce the token. And then Dream Heron on the Parcel Beast. Let's Gust of Wind first. I'm going to tap the black since I know the black spell's on the bottom of my library. Yeah, I'm going to Dream Heron here on my Parcel Beast. Start getting my beats in. Part of the reason for that is that it now makes the Archipelago like awesome on there because it becomes a 7/7 flyer, draws me a card, and taps down like 3 things. Next turn, I think I'm on Boneyard Lurker. Oh, they have their own Archipelago. Boneyard Lurker on, well, maybe not, because they can smack me for a lot of damage here. Symbiote. So let's see, if I play Symbiote, that's 2, and then Boneyard Lurker costs 1 less, which could buy me back Karuga. I attack for 2, put him to 9. No, I attack for 4, put him to 7, and then Archipelago is lethal next turn. And I can chump block with Symbiote. Yeah, that seems good. I even get to leave up Essence Scatter. And loot. Come back, Karuga. Baby Karuga. That was for all of you, was it Ralphie fans out there? Is that his name? The children's music singer? Alright, see ya, Spicy Jank. Ralphie, that's right. That was an interesting choice. Can they give this double strike? That'd be bad. Nice. Well, I thought I was safe, but apparently I was not. Nice play, opponent. Nice play. Okay. What did that teach me? Nothing, right? Yeah, nothing. Just that they have the double strike card. Yeah, I definitely could have done that. I didn't actually think that they could kill me that turn. If I had done it that way, then I'm less likely to kill them on the next turn. I also can't leave up Essence Scatter. So I actually thought what I was doing was the safer play. But they had to have exactly removal spell plus the double strike card. And I wasn't thinking about the double strike card. This is pretty good. I get to go Essence Symbiote and then mutate with the Great Horn and get a land. And it'll attack as a 4/5. Oh, fair. I am going to go get the black source, though, even though green source would let me play this Bushwag. Black source. Oh, it comes in tapped. It would not have let me play the Bushwag. Well, that was pretty sweet. Rampant growth and attack for 4 and gain 2 life on turn 3. And next turn I get to play the Mentor to give it trample and leave up Essence Scatter. Sure. It does kind of look like I'm playing a standard deck so far. I mean, I don't know about this Hornbash Mentor, but that start was pretty strong. Capture Sphere. I'm just going to play this and leave up Essence Scatter. I don't think I care about that. Bummer. Go, go. And this Bushwag is actually big enough to block stuff. If they send the Prickly Marmoset, I am not blocking. Karuga, well, I'm going to Essence Scatter that. That would have been worth 2 cards to them. A land is actually pretty good here because then I can double pump. No land. That's okay, I'm still attacking. I would like you first, please. Alright, Walter, get me there. What I need is a mutate card. Like, basically any of them. Karuga would be pretty good, too. Oh, this has haste? I didn't even know that when I played it in my last deck. There we go. Even though I could totally swing with this Parcel Beast, I am not going to. Oh. Actually, maybe I will. I forgot about the +1/+1 counter. Yeah, I will. Because it basically it forces a chump block, because otherwise they're dead in 2 turns to the flyer, and that's assuming they can answer the 2/4 or the 3/5. It might have been better for the card, but they were low enough that I wanted to go for the damage. Is that lethal? So it'd be base 3 with 2 +1/+1 counters. That is lethal. Don't tap like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way. Go! All right. 2-0. Alright, should we do the last one? I kind of need to go to bed, but I'm on a later schedule now, so let's just finish. I think it's 1,500 gems to get in, so even if you get to 2 wins, you only get 1,000 gems back. Alright. This may be one of those times where I hold the Parcel Beast on turn 2. I don't know, I'm on the play. They'd have to have a 2-mana kill spell. Let's see what color it is. Red. Alright, I'm going for it. I could definitely get punished for this, but I think it's pretty unlikely. So, Maker, you were right. It is totally all about Walter here. Red, white. Oh no! No, that was the better target! Alright, I'm not worried about a haste creature. So, I'm going to activate this. In case it's a land, I can play the Walter. It is a land. Are there any Wraths in the set? I don't think so. Parcel Beast is going to have to draw a lot of cards here. What does this do? Whenever you cycle a card, you can have it become a 5/4 with haste until end of turn. Oh man. This Sea Dasher Otter, that was great. Well, clearly I have to put it on the flyer, right? Mutate this way. I am not attacking the Parcel Beast because I prefer the cards right now. Symbiote? Nice. Alright, so now I just need like a big mutate to just finish this up. Well, they don't have black, so I think I'm safe from both of those top. But thank you for checking. Or letting me know if you already knew. Sure. Alright, I'm going to start by just hitting for 2 and drawing myself a card. Farfinder. Oh, I'd rather just draw 2 cards. This is going well so far. 23, 28, so I've drawn 5 more cards than my opponent, and I'm going to get 1 more here. If they play a flyer, I can actually give my Sea Dasher Octopus menace with this Blood Curdle. Be pretty funny. I'd probably just be killing their flyer, though. Yeah, dual lands agreed. Partial Beast on turn 2 is pretty nuts. Cycle to make a 5/4, okay. I think I'm fine just taking 5. Oh, there's Trample too. That's a pretty cool card if you have enough cyclers to support it. They found the answer. Alright, well, let's activate. Well, that is going to be good. Block. So I can totally... This is going to cost 5 to mutate, which leaves me with 2 mana. Should cost 2 to mutate. Let's do it this way. Mutate. There's some risk if I put it on the Octopus that they have a 2 damage spell. What can deal 2 damage at instant speed for 2 mana? Actually, what if I do it like this? Another Parcel Beast, nice. So the downside to this is that my flyer won't be a 6/6. But I think it's worth it so that to not get blown out. What? Sure. Yeah, I know the Octopus can untap, but like that's not relevant. Oh, I see. I hit 2 lands with this. Is that what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. Well, it's not ideal, but that's all right. I was wondering why I had 2 untapped mana all of a sudden. What does that do? Can make stuff not be able to block, okay? Sure, I will take 3. Can I kill them this turn? I can Gust of Wind and Blood Curdle. So that's 4 and 2, which leaves me with 5. I have 8. Yeah, I can totally kill them this turn. So Blood Curdle. On you, I guess. And Gust of Wind. And mutate you onto you. Like this. I'll take you back, I guess. And go! Nice. Alright, one more game. If we can win it. Alright, so the red-white aggro. Do I want this facet reader? Or this 1/4? I only saw the 1 enchantment, right? But they could have pacifism. I feel like Gust of Wind is not that good here. And I'm probably not hard casting this, but the cycle is probably fine. So what if I cut Gust of Wind and I put in do I want the 1/4, the 1/2 looter with a spring jaw trap? Probably not the trap. I didn't see a lot of like 1/1s. That's all that the reader really blocks. So maybe just this Phase Dolphin or Excavation Mole, maybe. Yeah, the Excavation Mole's better at trading. It comes down at the same time. I'll play that one. What about Spinnerets? Nah. Alright, can we do it? It's a turn 2 Parcel Beast. We're gonna keep it. This is better than the Octopus, right? Like, if they don't play a blocker next turn, I could do Octopus, draw a card, and then on the next turn I can cycle the Aven, give it flying, draw a card. Is that better than playing Parcel Beast on 2? Let's see. If they play a blocker, it doesn't work that way. They played a blocker. So Parcel Beast it is. And I am going to play it right now. Am I attacking? It's interesting. I could attack. If I don't, I can block, but I don't know if I actually would block. Yeah, I don't think I would block if they sent. Just having it back might keep them from attacking, but I would just not block if they attacked, so I'm going to attack. And it could totally be a bluff on their part, but it would be a good bluff. So, how greedy do I want to get next turn? Do I just want to play the Octopus? Or do I want to activate Parcel Beast? Hope to hit a land. No, I can't do that. It's too bad if I miss. Do I play Octopus? Or do I leave mana up for Partial Beast and then cycle Boon of the Wishgiver? That probably involves a block. Yeah, I need the mana. And I can play this and then put the octopus on it. Agreed. I need to get the second creature on the battlefield, but I don't. The octopus isn't really a second creature here because it can't really block effectively, and right now it can't attack until I cycle the Aven Oddity. So if they send the 2/2, do I block? They didn't. I am certainly not blocking this. Alright. I want to hit a land off Parcel Beast, and then between... Ooh, that's a good one. Between cycle and my regular draw, I want to hit another land. Yes! Step 1 complete. Does that mean I cycle Aven Oddity instead? No. Because I might need to play that. Oh, man. I could have countered. Messed up. Alright. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, playing this. No attacks. Target creature can't block. Okay. I think I'm still okay. They're mana screwed. Yes, agreed that they, last turn they did not have the combat trick for the 2/2. I wouldn't say that it's a telegraph, though, because they might have really wanted to play this 3/3. And they just didn't want to spend the mana on the trick, but I think they probably would have attacked if they had the trick. That said, they could easily have a cycling card for the Prickly Marmoset. Nice. Okay, so I think my plan here is to pass. I can leave up Essence Scatter, but if I don't have to use it, then I get to flash in the Mutate on the Starix, which will bring something into play, and then I can cycle the Aven Oddity to give something flying. Oh, what do? Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You can put a human card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. They get indestructible. Yeah, no, that's getting countered. Aha! Cycle! Block. Yeah, dual. It does have the pump ability, but I can't do anything with that right now. Alright, you are going to mutate right now. Yeah, tap like that. Nope, tap like that. Mutate. Mutate onto you. Like this. Give me some stuffs. Oh, well, that was pretty sweet. And I get another card here. Oh, man, that was nuts. Found Walter. Then I'm going to go Walter here. And then I'm going to turn it into this guy. And that still leaves me a mana up for Parcel Beast. Yeah, I got to counter their bomb. Surprise block their 2/2, so I got it for free because I got to draw a card. I still got to Parcel Beast. And then on my turn, I got to put a free Korga into play, draw 2 cards, make my flyer draw me a card when it hit them, and then still get to play the Boneyard Lurker and bring back the flying cycle. It was some ridiculous turn. So they're representing a trick here. It's probably the first strike trick. And they may have a cycle. I could also just not block and take it. But this guy's probably good enough to block. So I'll just double block it. And then double strike or first strike is fine. They get one of them for it. I guess they could have the +1/+1 and indestructible, which would be a little bit of a bummer. I think this is going to be a tough one to lose for me at this point, though. Sure. Oh, do they have first strike 2? No, they don't. It's interesting they wanted that one instead of Karuga. No, they're just going to scoop it up. Well, that was pretty sweet. That deck was awesome. I'm going to add that to my list. Give me those prizes. Nice. Alright, should I open my packs before you go? Or before I go? Let's do it. Oh, but with one more I could open them all at the same time. No, that's fine. Yep, we know about these cards. And a crappy ultimatum. Yeah. Yep, I know what all those cards do. And that thing. Yeah, agreed, Dual Lands. That was a pretty sweet deck, even with low removal. It just had such a high power level, and it was really fast for what it could do. And it had just, like, ridiculous card advantage. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Remove up to 3 counters from target creature. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I'm just going to open these packs up, and then I'm going to close out here. Yeah, Partial Beast was ridiculous. I have no idea if it's underrated or not. What is this? No creature mutates. Exile cards from top of your library. Exile non-land permanent. Put that card on the battlefield or into your hand. So that's kind of like the green uncommon, right? The mutate effect. Except this is a 6/6 flying trample, and it costs 3 colors. That's the other card. That 6/6 was ridiculous. I guess the difference here is this exiles the cards. The other one put them on the bottom afterwards. No, mutated for not 1 color. It was 2 colors. Yep. Sure. Will of the All Hunter. No, it's 2 blue and a red-green hybrid. Narset. Okay. 2 mythics out of those 9 packs. That's pretty good. Dire Tactics, Unbreakable Bond. Another Ozolinth. And the reason for that is because it's the shard. Here, I'll show you here. That's not what I want. Gold cards that are red, green, and blue. So all of these legendary creatures here are shards, and then all of the mutate costs are a hybrid of the enemy colors, and then like the main color of the shard. So this is the blue shard, right? Because it's blue and it's 2 enemy colors, and so this one is 2 blue and whatever, and a hybrid of the enemy shard. They're all templated that way. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. That was pretty fun. And if I had paid for those drafts, which I didn't because I had the free draft tokens, but if I had paid for those drafts, I would have broken even on my gems there with a 3-0 and a 1-2. All right, take care, everybody. I'm gonna try and do this more. I'm not sure how often, but maybe tomorrow night after Quinn goes to bed. We'll see. Take care, and I'll see y'all later.